Good morning, Circle the Nerd Fighter. It's Tuesday, and it is Fandom Week. Now, for a while, I didn't know what fandom to choose from. I was kind of split between two. I was trying to decide between the fandom I know the most about and kind of understand most about the mythos and the kind of the background and all that kind of thing, or the fandom that kind of means the most to me, that I have the kind of the strongest relationship with, if you will. I decided to go for the latter. It wouldn't be particularly interesting to hear me prattle on about Star Wars all the time, which is the fandom I understand the most about. Yes, I'm a nerd. I decided to go for the fandom which I have the strongest relationship with and the fandom that means the most to me. The Inheritance Cycle! Now, I know that they're not the greatest books ever written. I would be the first person to accept and to admit that they have flaws and that there are problems with them. And I don't hold them in some kind of holy, pedestal as these perfect books. I'm looking at you, Potterheads. But regardless of their problems, I think they are a fantastic series of books. I really enjoy them. I think that Christopher Paolini has created an incredibly complex world. And I think that it's remarkable that he did it with a series of books that started when he was 14. I think it was 14, 15, that sort of age. Another thing I love about the books is how good Eragon's character development is. I read them all in a fairly short period of time, and I didn't feel that Eragon's character development was unrealistic, and I didn't feel as if it was ridiculous and over the top. But when I reflected on the Eragon from the first book and the Eragon in the last book, they were just miles apart. They were almost entirely different characters. But just the fact that it had been just this slow, steady progression through all four books just proved to me how well Christopher Paolini has done these books, how well he has created this character in this world. Now, I love the books, and they will for a long time be some of my favourites, but part and parcel of the fandom is the people that you meet and know through the books and through, the object of your fandom. Some of my best friends I have, some of the best people I've ever known, I've known through reading the books. And there's a small section of the Inheritance fandom that I know through Tumblr, that we call ourselves the Inherit family, and they're just some of the coolest people I know, outside of the people I know through Nerdfighteria. Well, even some of them are members of Nerdfighteria, and I didn't know that until I spoke to them because of the Inheritance cycle. This is one of the things I love about these books, is that they are flawed and they are imperfect and there are big problems with them and they are a bit cheesy and a bit derivative, but I don't care about that because I love them. And because I know some fantastic, fantastic people through reading them, and through discussing them, and through taking the mick out of the Eragon movie. Eragon movie? What Eragon movie? Why are we going to Vrongard? So that's why I chose the Inheritance cycle. I love the books, I love the stories they tell, and I know they're not perfect. But not only that, I love the people that I've met through it, and I love the relationships I've formed. I just think it's ridiculous how I've read 4 books and I know these awesome people from America and from Italy and from Australia and just all over the place. So yeah, that's my fandom. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And Sarah, I will see you on Wednesday. The FTBA.